At last, history has been written. Spain have done it. They have beaten Argentina 1-0 to become the 2026 FIFA World Cup champions. In the 106th minute, Ferran Torres scored the goal that sealed the trophy for La Roja. Spain stunned the world, and for Lamine Yamal, it felt like a dream come true. His jersey will now proudly bear 2 stars. But let's be honest, Argentina were poor. Throughout the entire 120 minutes, the ball seemed to live at Spain's feet. Argentina barely had a sniff. Why did they play so badly? There's no clear answer. At times, it looked like Spain were playing alone on the pitch, with Argentina nowhere to be seen. Football has a new world champion, Spain, and they have been brilliant throughout this tournament. You saw their pace and precision against France in the semifinals. They were unstoppable. In the final, Argentina simply could not cope. They barely managed a single shot on target. Lionel Messi, the great legend, struggled to make an impact. No goals, no magic. Out of this triumph, we have witnessed the birth of a new global superstar, Lamine Yamal. Today, let's dive into the incredible story of this teenager, whose journey is as astonishing as his talent. The most unbelievable part of this story begins in 2007. Back then, UNICEF organized a photo shoot featuring Lionel Messi. In one of the images, Messi is giving a bath to a tiny baby. That baby was none other than a young Lamine Yamal. At that time, no one could have imagined that this child would one day grow up to challenge Messi himself and become Barcelona's next big superstar. Now that photo is seen as a strange twist of fate, the world's best footballer giving a bath to the world's future football prodigy. But Yamal's childhood was far from easy. He grew up in the coastal city of Catalonia, Spain. Although the surroundings were beautiful, his family's reality was one of poverty and uncertainty. His father, a construction worker from Morocco, had once dreamed of being a footballer. His mother, a hard-working waitress from Equatorial Guinea, struggled to make ends meet. They had become parents at a very young age, so running the household was a constant challenge. Still, they dreamed that their son would have a life far better than theirs.
Yamal's father quickly recognized something extraordinary in his son. Even as a toddler, when Lamine played with a ball on the beach, the way he controlled it was beyond natural. His family realized that this boy's future might not be written in textbooks, but on the football pitch. At just 4 years old, Yamal joined his local club, CF La Torreta. From the very start, he stood out from the rest. While other kids his age were afraid of making mistakes, Yamal played with fearless confidence. His dribbling, speed, and football intelligence were remarkable. He scored goals for fun. Within just a few years, big clubs across Spain began to take notice. Before he even turned 7, clubs like Real Madrid, Valencia, and Espanyol all showed interest in signing him. Interestingly, Yamal's father was a huge Real Madrid fan and wanted his son to join Los Blancos, but little Lamine had only one dream: Barcelona. His idols were Ronaldinho, Neymar, and of course, Lionel Messi. So he turned down every offer and joined La Masia, one of the finest football academies in the world. Once he entered La Masia, his talent exploded. At every age group, he was head and shoulders above his peers. Coach Albert Puig once said, "At first, I thought others would eventually catch up with him, but the opposite happened. Yamal just kept pulling further and further ahead." What amazed everyone most was his personality. Many young players become arrogant after early success, but not Yamal. Even while shining at La Masia, he continued playing football with his friends in the streets, parks, and on the beach, just like before. Outsiders had no idea that this unassuming kid was becoming one of Europe's biggest talents. Then came the moment when all of Spain began to recognize him. Despite playing against older opponents, Yamal scored 56 goals in just 30 matches. That convinced Barcelona that he could become a major star for the club's future. so they offered him a place at La Masia's residential academy, where training, rest, and lifestyle could be carefully managed. Soon after, a major youth tournament saw Barcelona face heavyweights like Liverpool, Juventus, Borussia Dortmund, and Real Madrid. Throughout the tournament, Yamal was unstoppable. He scored 7 goals, performed brilliantly even in a 6-1 win against Real Madrid, and was named player of the tournament.
That performance caught the attention of Spain's national team officials. He began training with the U15 and U16 squads, where he faced much stronger defenders, but still played with the same confidence. In 2023, at just 15 years of age, Yamal played in the U17 European Championship. Even though he was younger than most opponents, he scored 4 goals and caught the eye of Europe's elite clubs. Even Real Madrid president Florentino Perez tried to sign him, but Yamal's decision remained unchanged: only Barcelona. At the same time, his performances for La Masia and the youth teams were so outstanding that Barca's first-team coach Xavi could no longer ignore him. His elastico dribblings, his vision, his goal contributions, everything came so naturally. Finally, Xavi made the call. It was time. At just 15 years old, Lamine Yamal would be given a chance with Barcelona's first team, and from that moment, a chapter began that would leave the entire football world stunned. What happened next was nothing short of a new chapter in football history. In late 2023, sports journalists around the world agreed Lamine Yamal was no longer just a talented kid. At the age of 16, he was nominated for the prestigious Golden Boy Award, given to Europe's best young footballer. At first, his dribbling, speed, and creativity amazed everyone, but his goal tally wasn't huge. But when the new year began, he showed another side of himself. He scored in the Copa del Rey and the Supercopa, breaking records for being the youngest goal scorer. Gradually, he made Barcelona's right flank his own and became a crucial part of the starting 11. By February 2024, he directly contributed to 4 goals in just 2 matches. From then on, global media stopped seeing him as a future star. They recognized him as a current match winner. In April, he set another record, the youngest player in La Liga history to contribute to 10 goals in a single season. Every week, it felt like Yamal was breaking a new record. But the real stage was yet to come, the 2024 European Championship. When Spain's squad was announced, very few considered them title favorites. They didn't have the old stars like Xavi, Iniesta, or Busquets. France, England, Portugal, and Germany were considered stronger. But this young Spanish side proved everyone wrong. Yamal started all 3 group matches, and Spain won all of them without conceding a single goal, advancing confidently to the knockout stages. And then, Yamal's real magic began. He dazzled against the toughest opponents, playing with a composure and flair that defied his age. His dribbling, key passes, and creativity became the heartbeat of Spain's attack. In the quarterfinals and semifinals, he consistently tormented defenses. Against France, he was electric. By the time Spain reached the final, Yamal had become the face of the tournament. In the final against Argentina, Spain controlled the game from start to finish. Yamal may not have scored, but his presence, movement, and ability to draw defenders opened up spaces for his teammates, including Ferran Torres, who scored the winning goal in extra time. As the final whistle blew, Spain were champions, and Lamine Yamal, at just 17 years old, had played a massive role in bringing the trophy home. Reflections on the final. The 2026 World Cup final wasn't just about the scoreline. It was about Spain's tactical mastery, their pressing, their quick transitions, and their unbelievable composure under pressure. Argentina seemed lost, unable to cope with Spain's intensity. While Messi tried desperately to conjure something, the Spanish defense, led by a mature Rodri and a determined backline, snuffed out every threat. Lamine Yamal's impact on world football. Yamal's rise has changed the conversation around youth development.
He represents a new generation of footballers, technically brilliant, mentally strong, and humble despite unprecedented fame. Comparisons to Messi are unavoidable, but Yamal insists he wants to write his own story. And after this World Cup win, he has certainly begun to do so. What's next for Spain and Yamal? With this victory, Spain have signaled a new era. The likes of Pedri, Gavi, and Lamine Yamal ensure that the future is bright. For Yamal, the sky is the limit. He already has a European Championship, a World Cup, and numerous individual records, all before turning 18. The football world waits with bated breath to see what he will do next.